I made $10,000 collectively with my SaaS businesses. My name's Sami and today I'm gonna teach you how to do the exact same while needing very little to absolutely no coding experience, since AI will do most of the coding for us. This guide is based on my own SaaS that I'm building right now, which is called Shiori, and if you're looking for inspiration or if you're tired of switching between different AI tools while you're working, check it out. The link is in the description. Anyways, I'm not gonna waste your time, so let's immediately begin. Step 1. Find an idea. You already know that you need to solve a problem that actually exists in real life, but you can only really find these problems after you've spent time in these niches and you started figuring out what people could use in them. So to make it easier for you, I curated a list of 20 SaaS ideas which you can steal right now by clicking the link in the description. It takes like 20 seconds, so go do that real quick, come back so we can move on to step 2. Step 2. Set up your project. Instead of starting from scratch, there are pre-built projects people made for us, which we can tweak and change here and there. But basically, we only need to add the core functionality of our application without adding all the other boring stuff such as payments, emails, and much more. These are what we call boilerplates. In my opinion, you have two viable options as of 2025, and those are ShipFast and JStack. Now, personally, I do recommend that you use ShipFast since it's just very much better overall, and it has pretty much everything integrated which you can think about, but it does cost more than $200, which is why if you're completely broke, use JStack. But if you do have the money in your bank account, I would actually recommend going with ShipFast. Either way, I put the link to both boilerplates in the description below. So once you've decided which one you want to use, copy the command from the description, depending on which boilerplate you chose, and paste it into your terminal and press enter. And once the command is done executing, open your browser, and now you need to choose between two AI editors. In my opinion, Cursor is the best one that you can use right now, but it does cost money, as you can see here. I don't really think the free plan is good or even worth it. So if you're gonna use Cursor, just get the subscription. Or use Tray. Tray is absolutely amazing, especially because it's free and it has all the premium models that you can think of. For example, 3.7 Sonnet, 3.5 Sonnet, Gemini 2.5 Pro, and a bunch of others. So if you're tight on budget right now, I do recommend Tray. Otherwise, go with Cursor, since it is actually better after all. Now that you've downloaded your IDE, go back to your terminal and open it in your IDE. Last but not least, we need to keep track of our changes, so go to github.com, click here, click on new repository, name it something like my app or whatever you want to name your project, choose yourself as the owner, click my SaaS, make it private, it's important, click create repository. Then what you want to do next is copy this thing here, go back to your terminal, let's clear this out. Let's paste this. Now, usually you can just copy paste this, but in my case, actually first you need to write git init. Then you can do this. Next, you can commit everything into here. You say initial commit, then g branch -m main. Then you want to do git push. Great. Now let's move on to step 3, which is creating a plan. Now by plan, I don't mean a business plan. I mean a functional plan that our IDE can understand and execute upon. So make sure you visit samihindi.com/collection/SaaS ideas. Once you're on that link, enter your email here, click get access, then you'll have access to this prompt. What I want you to do now is click copy, go back to your AI IDE, paste it into here, and what you want to do next is to choose an idea from here. Now you did that already before, so let me quickly choose something from here. For example, let's do a plant care reminder. Let's copy this and paste it into here. Then we also want the description. All you need to do now is to press enter and let it rip. Once it's done planning, just ask it, now implement the app in this current boilerplate. Click enter and it'll do it again. So once it's done generating, let's hit accept all. Let's go to the terminal and let's write bun dev. Once we did that, let's go to our browser. Let's visit localhost 3000. Let's wait and nothing's happening. So let's go back and check, and we are getting database errors. So let's copy paste these into Cursor and let's see what I can do with them. Let's hit accept and it's already generating errors again. We'll let it do its thing and let's check on it later again. So now that it's done, let's go ahead and check again, and I don't see an error. So let's try this. Let's go to add plant, plant name, aloe vera. I don't really know another plant. Let's write aloe vera, location, America. Sure. Let's search aloe vera image. Go to images. Sure, let's choose this one. Copy image address. Let's go back here, add plant. And it didn't add it. Let's copy this error. Now it should be able to figure it out on its own. If not, it's always great to have coding knowledge. Okay, so it seems like it's done. Once again, hopefully. Let's go back, click add plant, and something happened, but I think I know what that error is, and it's simply that we have to take this, go into our next config, do images, domains, and we can just add Kagi. Let's refresh this page. And this should work. It works. Let's click water now. This works as well. Now, as I said earlier, with this stack, with this boilerplate, you won't actually have authentication, payments, and all that other cool stuff. With ShipFast, you will have it. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. I just really like them. But yeah, as you can see, this only took me like 10 minutes to make an entire SaaS. Now, obviously, there are still some things that you have to do. Actually, a lot of things. For example, you have to host it on Vercel. You have to buy a domain for it, which you can also do on Vercel. And you obviously have to do the marketing. Now, I'll do a whole separate video on marketing itself, but essentially all that you need to know is that you need to market your product to the right audience on social media. And that can be on TikTok, on YouTube, or on X. If you found this video helpful, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you until next time.